Hello, I'm Jay Murdoch, Business Development Manager at APOS Systems. I'm joined today by Fred Walder, our Senior Solution Consulting Manager. Good afternoon, Fred.
Hey, Jay.
Fred joining us today to talk about an important fourth step, if you will, in the simplifying your SAP Business Objects upgrade in terms of pre-migration planning. In the past, Fred and I have talked about the system audit, the system backup, the system optimization. Today, we want to talk about a very important step, that is the test plan. Fred, maybe you can take us through the high level in terms of a BI administrator, what the test plan is going to look like, why it's so important to have in the life cycle of this pre-migration planning.
Right. So we're going to use all the information gathered in those previous steps, Jay, that you mentioned about, and we can validate that the migrated system is going to meet or exceed all of those critical operational values. So our reports running within the time frame tolerance. Are the BI or other critical services consuming the appropriate amount of system resources? Has the appropriate content backup strategy been implemented? Can the backed up objects and archived instances, can they be restored quickly on an as needed basis? Have we verified the group content and the security settings for those groups? Are all the data connections validated? Have we forgotten a JDBC connector, an ODBC connector? Has the report output been validated between the original and the migrated system so that we know that what we had yesterday is what we're going to have today?
Terrific. Okay, you talked key about that word validation. So in terms of report validation, what are you going to be looking for as a BI administrator? What are you going to want to do report validation as part of your test plan?
Right. So you're going to want to have the ability to take any report or series of reports on your system and validate them between the source system, that is your old system, and your target system, that is your new system. So for example, if we're comparing 4.1 to 4.3, we're going to choose these 200 or 300 or 1,000 reports, and we're going to validate them, have them run and see that they return the same values on both systems. So assuming that we're running the reports with the same report prompt values, they ought to return this exactly the same data, and we can validate that they do or don't, and then you can take the appropriate measures if there is a change.
Terrific. So it sounds like, yeah, there's always going to be risk involved with a migration. By taking simple steps that we talk about, smart, safe, and strong steps, you can certainly mitigate that risk. Well, you may face some risk, you can certainly help mitigate that risk. Fred, thank you very much for joining me today. Thanks for talking about the test plan.
Thanks, Jay.